One thing we can honestly say by doing these web shows now for almost 2 seasons is that you guys love food. And you know what? We love beer too, but you basically love food. You've put a question on social media. You guys gave us a ton of answers on this one about food. So you've got the Bros of Brew, Jersey Joe here, Eye on the box over there. And hey, we're talking about another food edition tonight. We're talking about cheese sticks and or mozzarella sticks. Joel, do you like cheese and or mozzarella sticks?
Who doesn't?
Absolutely. It is like one of the best side dishes to go with your Italian meal. So that's the question we put out on social media. What is the best dipping sauce for mozzarella sticks? I know, what a third world problem, right? Well, hey, you guys like this topic because you hit us up pretty good. So those of you watching us live, chime in and tell us what is the best dipping sauce for mozzarella sticks, or depending where you're in the country, cheese sticks. I have to be honest, I ate a ton of these things so we would have enough video for this web show over the past few days. But they were pretty succulent. But Joel, let's go to you. So what's the best dipping sauce for mozzarella sticks?
It's marinara. Out of here with all those other answers. So
not even give them a chance.
This is crazy because I had this debate at work and I didn't realize how small of the minority I was in. I didn't even realize it was a debate, right? I grew up marinara with mozzarella sticks and marinara. That's what you get, right? Mm-hmm. The only people who agree with me on marinara were people from New York and Chicago. Everywhere else around the country picked ranch. Denver, Dallas, Vegas, San Diego, LA. Everybody at work was like, nah, we like ranch better. I didn't even realize it was a debate. It's marinara, period. It's fucking crazy that anybody would put ranch on mozzarella sticks. I'm
actually blown away. It was like such a debate, too. I know you and I talked about this topic a while ago, and we come up with ideas for things we want to do for shows. And I was surprised, too, that, it's like I said earlier, every time you get cheese sticks here, you get marinara sauce, and that's it. There is no other option. But you were telling me you have friends in the States, and just like you said, they love ranch, which is crazy, because we got a crazy answer for a poll here in just a second, which will it's a crazy answer, we'll just say that. But let's take a couple of your viewer lines right now, because some of you guys wrote in with some interesting responses. So what is the best dipping sauce? Jay Garby says, what kind of sociopath is using anything other than marinara? All right, now he's got a pretty good point there. And Edie, she writes in and says, people here dip their pizza in ranch. Further proof my argument that you can't get good pizza here. Now, do you know any Jersey pizzerias that ship? I forget where Edie is, what part of the country, but she is on the ranch bandwagon. Let's take a couple more real quick here, because Tara writes in and she says ranch, and then she says and or Kane sauce. Okay, Joel, wait a minute. Kane sauce. You know what that is? Have you ever had Kane sauce, Raising Cane's chicken?
I don't remember. If I did, it was so long ago, I don't remember it. But it's like spicy, I think.
Yeah, it's kind of like, I've only had it once, and it's in the South. I had it in Louisiana, in New Orleans, actually. It's like a Big Mac sauce, but a little bit more spicy. It's not exactly a Big Mac sauce, but it's like that light, yellow, tannish, creamy color, and it's pretty awesome. I like it. And I never thought about having that on a mozzarella stick, but hey, it could change the world.
I don't think so. So, yeah, fuck that.
Let's go to a few more of your comments right now, because Mr. Pizarro writes in and he sent along a recipe for a mozzarella stick dipping sauce from YouTube. And let me just pass along what the ingredients are to it. It's mayonnaise, mustard, honey, and cayenne pepper. So he's liking his dipping sauce with a little bit of spice to it. What do you think about that? You like spicy food.
Not with mozzarella sticks. What the is wrong with everybody?
I think we're getting the miscellaneous poll answers right now. But let's take a few more here, because Fonz EJ writes and he says, who the hell uses ranch? Well, apparently people in the South. Keith Moran writes in and says, marinara. Is there any other? So if your friend says, not ranch. That's a good one. Todd writes in and says, I always like barbecue sauce. Ooh, okay, now barbecue sauce, wait a minute. I could potentially do that if I'm short of other sauces available.
This is bullshit. This dude's trolling. Nobody actually believes that.
I have to admit, I'm going to go on record officially, that there's been times where I've actually ordered mozzarella sticks and they forgot to include dipping sauce. So yes, I have used ketchup before, and it works out perfectly fine. I love ketchup. It's a great substitute in a pinch.
Marinara is the only acceptable answer to this question. I'm just letting you know.
Well, we got one more final answer here, and Chris writes in, and he actually has a great answer to this. Do you really need any kind of sauce? Try eating your food as is. I forgive your blasphemy. You've got to have some kind of dipping sauce. You've got to. It's too dry without it.
That dude definitely eats spinach without any salad dressing or anything.
I mean, as you know, like we were talking about before, for the Western Pennsylvania me coming from Pittsburgh, I dump gallons of sauce on everything. That's why I said I could use ketchup. But I absolutely have to have some kind of dipping sauce, because those sticks are pretty much way too dry for me without it.
What I have a question for you then. What dipping sauce do they give you in Pennsylvania?
Oh, it was marinara sauce. There was no other option. You were getting marinara, and you were going to like it, and that's it.
Good.
Yeah, even as sheets, like that's pretty much all your option is. Speaking of mozzarella sticks, there's a restaurant here in Hoboken that actually has mozzarella sticks, but they call them rainbow mozzarella sticks. They actually like have inside each stick is a different color, and it's something they specially on. And I haven't had it for myself, but I've seen it all over Instagram, and apparently it's pretty kind of cool. I like when places come up with their own twist on food products like that. That's something fun.
I agree, but if those flavors have, or if those colors have flavors, that's a huge mistake.
Yeah, I don't think they do, because I mean that would just get weird. Who wants apple cheese and weird things like that? Yeah, exactly. Well, let's go to the final answer. Let's go to the poll, because this week's poll had a crazy result. Here it is. What's the best dipping sauce for mozzarella sticks? 92% of you, 92% said tomato sauce. Nobody said ranch, and 8% said other, but when I asked them to please specify, they didn't specify. So the 8% that clicked on other didn't write down the answer, meaning our poll has an 8% margin of error, but 92% of the people said tomato sauce. Joel, that jives with all our answers that we got right here on the show. Tomato sauce, that's where you want to be with your mozzarella sticks.
Okay, close enough. Yeah, that's great.
It jives with the rest of the show, and hey, we appreciate all those great comments. Once again, the food conversations, man, we nailed it on that one. So make sure you click that like and subscribe button down below. You don't miss any more of the fun right here. And on Thursdays, kicking back Jersey Joe, I'm taking you on a trip in the Amtrak Acela. As a matter of fact, we're going first class. We're going to check out and see how it compares to first class on an airplane and how I got those tickets and what it costs and what I get. So we're riding Amtrak Acela first class Thursday on Kicking Back with Jersey Joe. It's another good travel show that was a good time, and I will also tell you that on board the Amtrak Acela, they did not serve mozzarella sticks, but I did get a meal.
I wonder what it was.
You'll find out Thursday starting at noon. How's that for a tease? Yes, I do this for a living. But I want to thank our live viewers. I see you guys popping on up there. Appreciate you downloading the show. Jersey Joe here, Eye in the Box over there. Thanks for watching, and as always, see you next time. I hope.